A lot of you are asking about the Spiny Oyster and turquoise. It is coming up at the end, and it's one, well, in this hour, it's the biggest deal. But I want to make sure that everybody gets a chance to order this. I've always loved amber. When I first started, I used to do these shows. It was called Amber with Adam. They canceled that series, Jay. They said it wasn't me, but I don't know if I believe it.
It wasn't you. It was the fact that they couldn't get any amber.
Are you just being kind?
But I actually made some of the pieces, you didn't know that were on that show. Not me, all me. They had a person that was doing all the amber designs, but they would call me up and they say, can you do this, can you do that? And so some of that was me, you just never knew it.
My guardian angel, that's what Jay is. Well, it is here today in a bigger, bolder look, but this amber necklace has a surprise. Jay, what do I find on the other side?
Yeah, Spiny, but look at the quality of the Spiny Oyster. Is that amazing or what? That beautiful orange. And it's just such a soft, natural color. I really just love Spiny Oyster. Now, I was talking to Adam earlier because it comes in 3 primary colors, right? It comes in orange, red, and purple. Now, these have all been despined.
Despined, no more spines.
I am gonna, you know what I am? I just had some sent. So the next time I see you, when I see you in July, I'm gonna show you what a real Spiny Oyster looks like. Okay, this is real Spiny Oyster. But this is after we've done our magic and we've dusted this off. It will draw blood, okay? Really? It is, it's actually an oyster. It's a delicious oyster. It comes from the Sea of Cortez in the Baja Peninsula of Mexico. It's the only place that I've ever seen it, you ever find it. But here's the thing that's happening with Spiny Oyster. Like so many more materials that I work with nowadays, I mean, if you don't know somebody, and I'm dealing with people that I've known for 40 years, you know, if you don't know people, you will not be able to buy this material. It is not out there. There's very few people, they only have, what's really interesting with Spiny Oyster, there's only about a dozen families that are still grandfathered in to even, even get the permit to dye for it. They now have only 2 seasons on it when they allow them to dive for it. But you can't just go dive. You know, here's the thing, if you're diving at Sea of Cortez and you get caught with this, it's not a pretty picture, okay? It's not endangered, but it's highly controlled as far as they do not it's not commercially allowed to harvest like they used to. Right? There are a few families that can get it, so it's not very abundant at all.
Well, I can tell you that obviously, you know, Jay's worked his magic with the team to give you 2 necklaces. So you have the presence of the Spiny Oyster. Maybe you're gonna wear this for that summertime meal out, you're on a vacation, you're on a cruise, and then truly to take amber. And Jay, amber has always captivated those of us that have had a fascination with it. It's millions and millions of years old.
Yeah, you're looking at, you know, you're actually looking at fossil, actually a fossil is what you're looking at. When you're looking at amber, real amber, you're looking at something that was carbon dates back to 30 to 50 million years. This is Ukrainian amber. But if you look at, look at the quality of the materials, number 1. The spiny is to die for. The amber, there again, really super nice quality. Think about all the time, the effort, the skill that goes into making a design like this. Every one of those, they're perfectly matched, do you see?
Perfect.
So you actually made 2 necklaces and then you superimposed them on one another. I mean, look at the quality of this. That's not something, just think about the skill level that has to be there. And if you can see what I really love, this is what I love about handcrafted or hand-done stuff. When I say, everybody always says, oh yeah, it's hand-done or it's handcrafted or whatever. When I say it, I mean it. It is handcrafted. I mean, that's it. No, there's no way to do that. The only way you can do that is that they have to take it, they cut them, they lay them together, and then they have to cut it and shape it for the bead. So think about all the steps that they have to go through just to make that design, that one look. What I love about this is we're all about giving you things that are unique and different that you're never gonna find anywhere else. But also, we're always about giving you the best value. What better value can you get? Think about, what would you just pay for one necklace like this, right? You get 2 incredible different looks all in one design, much less the fact that these all come with our signature 2 3/4 inch extender, which, what does that do? Gives you the ability to either wear it a little higher, you can wear it a little lower, you can nestle it wherever you really want to accessorize with it.
And again, this is a nice graduated design. It's one of the bolder pieces from the show, right? This isn't shy and retiring. It's a big, bold necklace. That reminds me, where did I put it? Guys, if you are loving amber, please do not forget that butterscotch amber that we had in our 5 in 5. I don't think there's many left, but if you do love amber, that is...
Okay, if they came and they said, okay, if you don't do this necklace again, that Adam and you are done, that forever, then we would both have to find homes somewhere, right? We would both be homeless. I literally have nothing,
It's gone.
Nothing, zero. Of this material.
Now there's even less of zero. That's
I do. Well, I shouldn't say I have zero. I have my specimen, which I'm not selling you. And I'm going to give you.
Jay won't tell me the address of the location of all these specimens. Oh, I can't even imagine what that looks like in there.
I do. You'll have to one of these days when you'll have to come see my studio, my man cave.
To see.
No, it's kind of fun. Well, it's a trip, you know. Actually, when I go into my studio and I look around. You know, it really, in all sincerity, there are more materials that I have that are no longer available than materials that I have in my studio that I still have in stock.
Right.
I mean, in a way, it's kind of sad. I mean, and there's no way, most of them are gone forever. You'll never, ever see them again.
But Jay, that's a lifetime of...
It's a lifetime of collecting, right. And a lifetime of working with the materials. But, you know, I've been in business for 47 years. And like I said, I have literally thousands of specimens that I've gathered throughout my career. And there's probably less than, I would say less than 30%, maybe as little as 20% of the materials that I currently have in my specimen cases that are still available to anybody, other than that they have a specimen.
You know, Jay, there's this new QVC HSN Plus, this streaming channel. We should do a series on you, taking us behind the scenes. You could take us in there, you could point at things, tell us stories. I'd love that.
You know, and that would be fun.
Let me go on the phone with somebody.
You know, my thing, do you know, like even this, like we were talking about this earlier.
This one,
like this.
Yes.
Okay, do you know that that I didn't come up with this design. I'm not saying that that's my design, but that is the first thing that I made. If I showed you, I still have my original. I still have my original necklace that I created, right? My hair was much blacker. It was coal black, and it was down to my waist, all right? And I really wasn't a hippie. I was more like a cosmic cowboy.
That's cool.
I was very Southwestern. I wore my hair in a ponytail, cowboy hat, but we all wore this. Come on, people my age, you know you did too. Everybody we had turquoise, and then we went to Spiny. Actually, Spiny was one of the things we did, but we did puka shell. You don't know, you were too young,
Puka
and
shell.
You're British. You don't even remember. You're too young. You know nothing about puka shell. You're too young to know about puka shell. But everybody who had puka shell with like turquoise accents, I had turquoise. My very first thing I ever did was that exact design in turquoise. So that just shows you, some of these designs, they just go on forever, right? That will never, ever be out of fashion.
Well, I can tell you, well, two things. First of all, we love that you're loving this specialty necklace. 2-in-1, one side Spiny Oyster, one side beautiful, gorgeous amber, millions and millions of years old. I want to make sure I've not misled anybody, because we're in and we're out of the show tonight. There's a lot of things. I was trying to find the card for it, but I have an Easter egg of an item somewhere in here that is like, I don't want to misspeak, but I think it's like $29 somewhere in the show. This necklace that Jay is referring to, which resembles Jay's first ever necklace that he ever created, is our grand finale to this hour. It is a precious, prestigious combo of Spiny Oyster with, and I mean some of the best turquoise you can find, that will go in a blink of an eye, because the price is not $300 and something or $275. It's the most affordable it's ever been, and it's special. And we love special, especially everything that Jay brings us. So I'll give you a countdown for that as we get close to it. Last call on our $169.98 necklace with the free shipping, with the 5 flex pay. See what it looks like on you. I mean, Jay, you know, I mean, the fashion magazines, what the experts are saying, you know, a lot of our lovely models and hosts have been wearing this. This is the look.
You see it on Yulia, and you see how big this is. I mean, it's big, it's bold. Look at this. Okay, that camera is good, and I'm a pretty good judge of distance. I'd say that camera's at least 20 feet.
Sure.
You know,
sure.
18 to 20 feet from her, and look, okay, that's 18 or 20 feet. Look at the size of this, okay? It's a big, bold piece. What is incredible about this, within seconds, you could actually flip that over and turn it around, and then you've got a totally different look. Completely, utterly different look, all in just seconds.
Same necklace.
So, same necklace, same design. What's really cool about it, though, think about this. You know, the price on this is incredible. Just kind of for what we do, we are the designers, we are the manufacturers, and then we're bringing it directly here to you. But when you have two designs that are uniquely different, so what would you pay? What would you pay for that necklace just to have one color, right? So it's a really, and that's why we do that. It's just a tremendous value.
We want to show you a bracelet. I believe we have a stretch bracelet available that is also amber and spiny that I think you'll really love. We're going to get that out here to show you in a second.